everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Srishti and in today's video I'm going to share it's very special because it's Motichur ka Laddu. How delicious it sounds, right? Motichur Laddus are made out of gram flour and moti means small pearls, beads of besan we have to make. Usually it's a very long process. You need a proper equipment to make the bundis, which are small pearls. But I found out a hack and I tried it last time. It turned out amazing. So we're gonna make a quick and easy Motichur Laddu. It becomes very quickly and tastes exactly the same. I've done some prep. I'm gonna show you guys quickly what I've done. So first we are going to make the Motichur ka Laddu. So let's get started. So this is the prep I've done so far. First we need a little bit of oil for frying the bundis, but I'll show the technique with which I make the bundis. So I've taken oil in a kadai, so I've kept that ready. You can even fry the bundis in clarified butter, which is ghee, but I don't have so much ghee right now, so I'll just add 1 spoon of ghee later on for the flavor. Then we need 1 cup of gram flour, which is besan, and we need some water to make the batter. All the measurements, everything will be in the description box, so check the description box for the recipe. We need some cardamom powder, which is Elachi powder, and we need saffron, which is Kesar. So yeah, first I'm going to make the batter and then we will make the sugar syrup, and I'll tell you what measurement I'm making for the sugar syrup. Add 1 cup of gram flour to this container, and then I'll add water slowly to this and keep mixing it. We need a very thick batter. I'll show the consistency what we are looking for. I'm going to add water and I'm going to start mixing this. Keep adding water and keep mixing it. So we want to break all the lumps of the gram flour besan. So I'm going to mix it thoroughly. Little bit more water. If you're making bundi the traditional way, the batter will be very runny, or not very runny but quite runny. This is a different recipe. I'm using a hack for that, so that's why the batter will be thick. So the batter is ready. This is the consistency you want. So it is thick but not so thick, so you can form like ribbons. Can you see that? So this is the consistency we want. And now I'm gonna keep the oil for heating. So the oil is hot now. I'm just gonna mix the batter once more, and with the help of a spoon you just need to make flat pakoras, like it doesn't necessarily need to be any neat shape or anything. So just take 1 spoon of batter and just kind of any shape is fine. So once one side is cooked, we are going to flip it. It doesn't need to be very dark in color, just it needs to become crisp. I'm going to slowly flip it. You might be wondering, how does one make bundi out of this? So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. This hack was so nice, like even I was wondering whether it will taste nice, whether it will become perfect or no. So they are done. I'm going to take it out. So we'll just drain all the excess oil. If you want to make like big besan like Boondi Laddus, through this only you could have put the batter and bundis would have come out, but I want Motichur Laddu, which is like small pearls of besan. So for that you need a similar thing. It will be there with small holes through which the batter will flow. So I'm going to make the second batch now. So once one side is done, I'll flip it. So So the first step is done and I'm allowing it to cool off now. So the next step, let's get started. So for the next step you need this. This is a chopper, and you need a chopper, so you can have a manual one or automatic one. This is by the brand Inalsa and it's really nice. So I'm going to put all the bhajias that we had fried in this. So I've added a few in the chopper, and now I'm going to give it I'm going to just give some pulse to this, not like grind it to fine paste powder. It's coming together, see. So the texture is becoming like small little motis, and once we make the laddus, they'll be perfect with this. So this is the hack that is very easy. So I'm going to grind it little bit more because there are some pieces that are big. So few more pulses and it will be done. Same way I'm going to do to the rest. So yeah, you will need a chopper, automatic or manual or whichever you have. In mixie I have not tried. Maybe you can give it a pulse. If you don't have a chopper, you can use mixer grinder. In that you can just give it small little pulses till you get this consistency. So the Motichur bundis are ready. Now we are going to make the laddus. So for that we need sugar syrup. So I'm going to keep this aside for now, and we are going to make the sugar syrup. For making the sugar syrup you need 3/4 cup of sugar. To this we are going to add 1/2 cup of water, a pinch of cardamom powder, Elachi powder, and this is saffron. So I'm going to add few strands of saffron. This will give a nice color to this and aroma also of the saffron. And I'm going to stir this, and we don't want any string consistency of the sugar syrup or anything. We just want the sugar to melt, that's it. So I'm going to give this a nice stir, and the saffron is already releasing its color. You can see the sugar syrup is becoming a little light yellowish color. So if you want, some like people add orange food coloring, but I don't like that, so I'm just adding saffron. If you want, you can add food coloring also to get that orange color of the laddu. So we're just gonna allow the sugar to melt. So the sugar has melted basically, and the sugar syrup is ready. I have switched off the flame now. So at this stage, switch off the flame and then add the bundi to this. So we're going to add this. So once we have added the bundi, I'm going to stir it gently. So you want to stir gently. And once the sugar syrup is mixed with the bundi, we're going to switch on the flame to a very low heat, and on low heat you have to just gently keep stirring till the bundi will absorb the entire sugar syrup and it will become like a paste. So as you can see, the bundis have soaked the sugar syrup completely. So now at this stage you want to switch off the flame and then just cover this and keep it for some time, for 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna cover it, and once it cools off a bit, we are gonna make the laddus. So it's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna open the lid now. It looks perfect. Now we will just take out the bundi and put it on a plate. So the same plate where I had put the fried bundis, I'm going to remove this mixture. To this mixture, I'm going to add about 1 spoon of ghee. So I'm going to add this much clarified butter, ghee to this. This is homemade ghee, and the recipe to this also will be coming soon. After adding ghee, I've cleaned my hands, washed my hands, and we are going to make laddus now. So I'm going to mix this and make laddus. So I'm going to mix it gently so that the ghee gets mixed. We are adding ghee for the aroma, and if you have fried the bundi in ghee only, you don't need to add it. So you can make any size, you can make small or big. So you just take a little bit of dough and then start pressing it gently to form a laddu. And then with both the hands, I'm just going to gently, I'm not pressing it, I'm just rolling it into a ball. How nice it looks. So all the laddus are ready and they look amazing. So yeah, do try this at home. And this hack was very nice. It became very quickly, and look how nice do they look. So our tasty Motichur laddus are ready. How nice do they look. So I've added Kesar on top of them. They look so good.
So hope you like this recipe. Do try it yourself. Share your images of the laddu on Instagram with me. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this recipe and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out on any of my future videos. Hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye guys!